Hi everyone, this is Athena from Courage Coaching. Thank you so much for joining me today. In today's video, I wanted to discuss some strategies that you can use in order to deal with a narcissistic mother. Now, many of my clients over the years have struggled so much to accept that their mother is never going to change. And they have repeatedly done the same things again and again, hoping for different results. What you have to remember is that when you are dealing with a narcissistic mother, she does not speak your language, and she will never be able to empathize and understand you in a way that a healthy, normal mother would. And for this reason, it is very important that you have the right strategies to deal with her, rather than doing the same things again and again that you are maybe used to doing, or maybe you just don't know how else to deal with your mother. But the number one thing that you must do is accept that your mother is never going to change, and just take her for the person that she is and the person that she has shown you to be up until now. Now, a very important thing that you must do when you're dealing with a narcissistic mother is that you must practice restraint. You must withhold information or anything at all that your mother could use against you in the future. It's very, very important that you try not to fall for her gaslighting, or for any baiting, or for any other manipulation she throws your way. It is crucial that you reset your mother's expectations so she can actually see that she is no longer the one in control, but you are. You as an adult can make this decision by setting firm boundaries in place and by telling your mother what you will and will not accept. Just because in the past your mother said jump and you said how high doesn't mean that you will continue this same pattern of behavior. It doesn't mean that you should react or respond to a text, an email, or a phone call the minute you see your mother's name pop up. As an adult, you can make the decision to pause and take your time in responding. With a narcissistic mother in the past, you may have always jumped and done everything she's wanted almost immediately. There was always this underlying anxiety of, if I don't do this for mum, she's going to be upset. If I don't do this for mum, she's going to make me feel bad about myself. Remember that now your mother's opinion no longer matters. It should not define you as a person. Another very important factor in dealing with a narcissistic mother is that you shouldn't allow yourself to surrender to situations or things that you don't feel comfortable doing. No matter how much your mother wants you to do something, no matter how much she guilt trips you into doing this one thing, you should not allow her to do this. And again, this is where firm boundaries are very useful. It is important that you do not tie your happiness and self-worth to your mother's opinions about you. I know this is easier said than done, but your mother's opinions don't matter anymore because you are a grown adult. You can decide for yourself who has a say in what you do. You are not that vulnerable child anymore. You are now able to protect yourself better than you could when you were a child. Another important thing you can do whenever your mother criticizes you is to deflect her criticisms. Make it clear that you are no longer wanting to listen to any of her criticisms, and actually state this by saying, I don't like the way that you are speaking to me. I don't like hearing these criticisms. Now, your mother usually will not respect this, but if she does, then that's a step in the right direction. This is something that you may have to keep doing until she gets the point. And if she doesn't respect it, well, you set another boundary. You say, I am not going to engage with you if you keep talking to me in this way. Another very important thing that you must do if you have a narcissistic mother is to disengage any ties or any obligations that you have to her. So if your mum is looking after your children, or if your mum is lending you money, slowly try and stop these things. Because the more things that your mother is doing for you, the more she can use these things against you in the future. She will use anything that she does for you as leverage to get her needs met, to get what she wants, even if the things that she wants are inappropriate. It is also crucial that you accept your mother for who she is, not who you want her or who you need her to be. Now again, this is easier said than done. When we have not had a healthy mother, we are always going to want that. We are always going to need that because we feel this emptiness inside us of not having had a nurturing, healthy mother. And this need doesn't go away, which is why we keep hoping that our mother will be different, that our mother will change, that our mother will apologize, that our mother might suddenly be there for us. But this isn't going to change. Unfortunately, if your mother has NPD, she is always going to be the same. You have to stop hoping for that to change. Lastly, a very important thing is to try and leave your childhood behind you. You don't need your mother's approval anymore to make any decisions. Even when your mother still treats you like a child, you do not need her approval. You do not need her opinions. You can make decisions yourself. Part of having had a narcissistic mother and having suffered narcissistic abuse is that decision making may not come naturally to you. You may find it very hard to make decisions. And if you don't have any close friends or a partner in your life, you have always been used to maybe running things by your mom and asking for, her advice. You will not feel comfortable making decisions on your own. You can slowly work on this and strengthen this by going to therapy, or by finding other people that are also on the recovery journey from narcissistic abuse that can maybe offer some tips on how to do this. It is very important that you find other people around you to support you and help you in the things that you struggle with. Your mum is not capable of doing this. The last thing I would like to say in this video is that once your mum sees how solid you are with your boundaries and how you will not waver at all, she will eventually have to accept that this is how things are. She will maybe just take a step back and not be as demanding, or she may just completely lose interest in you and start leading a life of her own. Most narcissistic mothers do not find it comfortable when their adult children start setting boundaries, when their adult children start treating them differently by not listening anymore and by doing their own thing. They will not like the fact that they are losing control of their adult child. So you must be prepared for a lot of pushback, for maybe the guilt tripping increasing or the manipulations increasing. But the more you stick to your boundaries, eventually your mother will have no choice but to respect the new person that you are, the stronger person that you are, and she will not have a choice anymore. Now, if you have had any experience at all with trying to set boundaries with your mother, with trying certain strategies in order to deal with your narcissistic mother, then I'd love to hear from you. So please share your experience in the comments below this video. And if you have any questions at all or would like to book a one-to-one coaching session, then please email me at courageisallyounneed@gmail.com. Thank you all so much for watching and for listening today, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Take care. Bye.